to the stream. Big Brother 28. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Get off me. Get off. What's up, Rob? How we doing? Hold on. Let me set this baby down. That baby puppy. Okay. Okay. I just got home, so Martha's like, she's treating me as if I left her forever, you know? We're live. Ooh, meet with college friend. Lit. Michael Horn. Hello. Hello. Holy cow. Let me... I really wish, what's it called? My announcement is, related to my Patreon. I uploaded, yes, everyone get your pets in now. Drop the hand emojis and I will use the chat to pet her. If you want to pet Martha, you just, you drop the, like, hand emoji and I'll pet Martha. Oh yeah, Martha. We're gonna pet you. Chat's gonna pet you. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, Star's dropping it. Nice, nice, nice. Nice smooth petting here. Here, can you look over here so it's easier to pet you? Okay, Nicole's getting in there. Yeah, yeah. Any other? Oh yeah, right behind the ear. Is that good? Was that good? Oh, Michael. Oh, Michael, grab her. Grab her, please. Just grab her. Oh, thank God you were there to get her. Oh, God. Star's punching. Oh, no, you're grabbing. Okay. I got her. Thank you. Thank you, Star. At first, I thought you were punching Martha. Oh, Godspeed, Nicole. What's up, Dr. James 30 with a little pet action. Nice. Nice. Thank you all so much for being so gentle to the puppy doggy. Oh God, she's taking off. Soja gave her wings. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this, YouTube. That's gonna be super loud for you. So let me do that. Oh. Did the Bluetooth not connect, or is it just dead? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Are they dead? I'm gonna be so bad, or so mad if they're dead. Okay, It's so warm, Star. My car doesn't have AC right now. It like died right before the road trip. And even on the road trip, it was like its last legs. Hello, what's up? Okay, let me try doing this now. I think my AirPods are just dead. This is fucked up. Oh my God, I need to charge these. Okay. I guess I'll charge those. But yeah, it's so hot. And then I'm trying to find parking spots, right? Like, it's so hard finding parking in California. I truly cannot fathom the fact that people live like this, like, for years. They spend their entire lives in the state. It makes no sense. It's so hard to find parking. And it'll be like, here's the thing. People park as if everyone is an expert at parallel parking. Where I'm like, I could fit, like, I could in theory, fit my car in this spot, it's gonna take me an hour and a half to finagle it, versus when I park, and this is even like for people exiting. Let's say there's a car here, open spot, and it's just empty behind me. I don't pull up right here with like in my head, oh, we need to maximize how many people. I'm not here. I'm like right here. At least, maybe a little bit here. Just so they have room to back up and leave. I don't want to crowd anyone, because what if they're not good at parallel parking? It's like there's a chance that the person who I am parking behind has no clue how to park. And so then they're just stuck. And so I am being courteous. Everyone else is a demon out here where I'm like, what are we doing? And so, yeah. I don't have a good parking spot right now, and it's so annoying. Oh, sweet Jesus. That water bottle is from Boston. When we were at the Moxie, sickest hotel I think I've ever been to, is Haley and I went to the Moxie in Boston, and it was so freaking cool. It was a pretty cool hotel. Haley has the reserved parking spot. Oh yeah, no, my car is still dented, Michael Horn. It is still crushed to this day. I saw that in the chat earlier, like when I started stream, Rob, it may have been you. We were like, wait, I saw the title, Be Patient with Barrett in What Way? I keep seeing tweets where it's like they're alleging that Barrett is that he's a dud and stuff like that, and that he's boring. And my perspective is, it's been 8 minutes, okay? He's a super fan. He's witnessed very recently, there wasn't really like Big Brother 27 super fan representation is like Vinny made it to the top 3. But like before that, I was the super fan. I put my foot on the gas at the very start. I was like, fuck it, let's play the game. Let's do something crazy. It blew up in my face. People call me an idiot for it. And I'm like, I think let's just be patient with Barrett, you know? Barrett is doing great. But people on, like, I feel like they had such high expectations for him due to his super fandom and all this. And I'm like, hey, let's let him cook a little bit. Let's let him simmer. I don't think it's helpful or valuable to be like, are you kidding me? Because it's been 20 minutes. We still have 16 people in the house. Everyone likes Barrett, but I'm seeing tweets where they're alleging that he's a dud and that he's boring and stuff like that. And I'm like, we're good, okay? Let's let it marinate. Oh my God, this is the biggest gulp of water of my life. Yeah, maybe he'll do some cool shit. We don't know. Everyone's like, he's too loyal to the vets. And I'm like, okay, maybe, but it's also week 2 and they've had both HOHs so far. Makes sense. Buy your veteran stock now. That's my perspective. If they're going to win back-to-back HOHs and you know there are powers in the mix, yeah, I would be such good friends with the vets. I'd be like, you know, I loved your season. I'm really upset about the vets, I gotta say. They're steamrolling, like, for sure. And I understand that it's week 2, so it's like, how is there a steamroll? But, like, truly, they're up against people who don't know what the fuck's going on. They're running circles around them. We're losing cool players to see the vets again. I do agree with that. I'm sad that we lost Ashley. Like, this boot order is pretty sad right now. And then the veto happened today, or like the competition happened. We know what's gonna happen. We're either losing, we're losing 2 like oppositional players to the veteran steamroll. And it's like, I am more annoyed with how Drew is playing with the vets than Barrett. Drew is going to blow up his game unnecessarily. So Rob, this is what I'm saying. Drew's playing a little outside of the vets. People are saying that same thing where they're like, he's blowing up the spot. I think him selling out Angela makes sense when he's picking up the vibe that she doesn't trust him. Someone's got to be blamed. You were seen in a room pre-nuclear missile exploding. It's like, okay, what do we do? He's got to throw someone under the bus. He has to give some information. Otherwise, he's Barrett, who people are now sussing out that he can't be trusted. I like Drew's move of sell out Angela. I think there's a way to deliver it where there's not much blood you can track back of just like, yeah, it really felt like the center point of a lot of the drama right now is push it on to Jason. What Jason did, it got back to her, and she was pretty hurt by it, and I think that was kind of pushing what was happening. Like, I don't know what the hierarchy of control is in there, but as a witness, yeah, it felt, if you're gonna point at someone, it would have been Angela, and I think Jason already kind of knew that, because when he got nominated, he went for a knuckle bump and said, like, good game when they were arguing. Like, I really think that we kind of knew what was going on. He's leaving too obvious of a trail, maybe. But we have all the information, you know. It's easy for it to be obvious for us. I'm gonna be patient, you know. I understand where you're coming from, Rob, but I have faith that Drew's gonna figure it out. Guy's a super fan. I feel like he's athletic. He's really athletic. Bro is shredded. So I'm like, you know what? He'll find a way. Much like, and listen, I am also optimistic no matter what. You saw me in the last stream. I said, look, I'll be honest. If Jason wins a veto, AI Arena, and then HOH, what's up, Heather? I'm like, if Jason wins a HOH, he's good. He can make it back, you know? But instead, he didn't win the veto, which is scary. It sounds like it was close too. Let me do this. Mentality, hello. How are we doing, baddies?
Go ahead, no problem.
Okay, let me go into the Big Brother. I gotta go grab a charging port. Oh fuck. Where's the Big Brother account? Back for 5 minutes. Welcome back. Okay, let me close out all these fucking tabs real quick. I'm applying for HR jobs. There's one in staffing, and I'm like, oh my god, I would love to hire people all day. Hiring, firing, fuck it. He did rivalry jobs? That would be fire. Okay, what is this? Let's do this, this. I shall return. I think I would be terrible at reality TV casting. I truly think I'm too pathetic. Like, I can't. Come on, Martha! Come on! Is it loud? Is it really loud? I'm so sorry. I thought that's normally where I put it. And he leaves us with it. Almost have to say, fuck. I need to start sending you remote jobs. The ringing. Oh, I apologize. What? My fault, gang. My bad. Yeah, my general opinions are that let's be patient with the players. It'll come together. I would love to work as a producer. I was thinking about it. I would love to be in the diary room for reality TV shows. I was watching episode 4 of the Bedrot Challenge today. Loud. What's it called? I was watching the Bedrot Challenge, and my initial thought was like, man, I would love to compete on that show. I'd love to be an editor. Go through some right. Okay. But like, I'm watching it and I'm like, man, I'd want to do this show, and I'd want to do it specifically with Corey. I would love for me and Corey to do the Bedrot Challenge sitting right next to each other. I don't know if he would be down, but I think that we would. And this is my pit, Martha. Why do you like the lights so much? Do you see her like? She was doing this yesterday too. We should get to be on a bed. That would be great. Come here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't do that. That was crazy. She just jumped on here. No one tell Haley that happened. No one tell Haley that happened. That was fucking crazy. You could have hurt your back. That's crazy. You could have gotten me in trouble. All right, that's crazy. Is she okay? Yes. Oh, yeah, mentality. Let me tell you, we're on the verge of this season being ruined. But with that being said, I'm watching the show and I'm like, dude, I would crush being a diary room producer for the Bedrot Challenge. Because it's not like straight up the way they edit clips. I'm like, you can ask those people to be like, hey, we want to get a pickup of you saying this. I don't know what's happening. It's like there's not even that many people. I feel like it's so doable. So I want to reach out and be like, yo, next time you film that, hit me up. I want to work in the diary room. If not, be cast on the show. My announcement. Drum roll, please. Oh. Wait. Let me do this. What the fuck? I'm so confused what's happening. Okay, so tomorrow at like 6:45 Central Standard Time, I am going to be like watching. I'm going to do a watch along for Big Brother Canada Season 3 on my Patreon. How it works is I send the link to a Discord. People join, I screen record the reaction and the recording of the episode, and then I upload it later on. But yeah, tomorrow we're starting Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. I'm really excited. I'm really trying to push the Patreon. It's a lot of fun. For those of you that tune in, it's good. And then like we have people like Jen who always catches up later on. Brianna too. And Brianna is our Big Brother Canada like correspondent, and so she drops a lot of like valuable insight inside the like comment section. And so that's really nice. But super fun. Martha, you chewing that up? Super fun. Let me see what's going on here. then, okay, there we go. My stream deck wasn't working. That's right. Our Patreon is lit. Imagine making a power specifically made for Angela and she fails. I mean, I won't lie. I don't like the I don't like the power thing. I feel like doing a power where it's a vote is crazy unfair. Okay, that makes sense. Let me do this. Oh yeah. I don't like that it's a vote. I'll come clean, but at the same time, she had to compete for it, so you know. We can't be too upset because it's like, well, she did what, you know. I do like the competition seems to be chance-based. So, yeah, the way she described it, it sounded like it was the Pandora's box punishment. Yeah, I mean, my thing is, okay, so when we look at it, it's like the vets already, if we're looking at the scale, already it was, we put our hand on the scale and it lifted them up. Yeah, it was the like lights on the screen and you were spinning really fast and you had to memorize the pattern. And then it was like if you guessed the correct number, or if you guessed the highest number, then hello Christine, then you would get the upgrade. And then if you got the same number as someone like Joseph and Mackenzie did, it would have been a who did it faster situation. I did the one where the room was like whoosh, 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 getting launched around. If Joseph had won that, oh my god, week 3 would have been so funny. Because it would have just been Mackenzie versus Tucker versus Kenny. And then, it's like, we're getting rid of Tucker or Mackenzie. Then week 4 happens. I put up Tucker, Kenny, and Rubina, I guess. The life would have been a little bit better. Or Cedric, maybe. What was the week 3? So that's when we were grabbing the balls. I wonder if she would be good at that. You're not gonna tune out if Toolshed wins HOH next week. Come on, they've got us. They've got us. They're pulling us in. But the thing is, so to finish my point, it feels like with this season so far is casting generally had less capable players, you know. What's up, Dapple? And so it's like, okay, the alumni can take advantage of them. And then we have the like week 1 HOH can only be won by 3 people. All right, yikes. And then week 2 is starting, but get this. We did an America's Vote situation where we're going to give out a power. Like, I understand it must be so discouraging if you're Lyric. If you're Mallory, you know? You just can't get your foot in the door. I love that. And you know what's interesting? So we're gonna get into the spoiler territory. Hello, Jen. It's Mallory live right now. We love Mallory. Mallory is my #1 client. Poor Mallory. It's just... Oh, it's Mallory live right now. I was like, what's happening? I was like, I love her. That's my goat. I understand now. I could be mistaken, but I am assuming more people will vote for the newbies next week than the vets. Carly, the announcement is that we are watching Big Brother Canada 3 on my Patreon every Sunday. And so I was just opening the door being like, hey, if you have the extra funds, check out my Patreon. It's pretty lit. I like we do a watch along every week. And then I'm editing like road trip vlog. I've got the Skull Bowl in the works being edited. I'm uploading content here and there as much as I can. I'm doing like, what's it called? The Bedrot Challenge. I'm uploading my thoughts once a week. Totally fair, Carly. Don't even stress. But yeah, that's where we're at. I think like next week is for the next the next person to win a power is gonna be Rick Devens. Like, guarantee it. I would put money on it. Rick Devens is gonna win the power next week. And here's why. My boss puts his Twitch streams exclusively on Patreon. That could be smart. I wonder... There's a way to upload Twitch streams exclusively onto a YouTube, whatever. But yeah, Rick Devens earned his America's vote this week. I will say that. He's earned it. He did everything in his power. He's playing suboptimally for the love of the game, okay? He's creating chaos, divisiveness, fights, explosions. Twitch also has replay VODs for subs option as well. Mentality, that's fucking genius. How do I do that? I need to do that. Are you kidding? What's up, Clinton? How are you? I think they're gonna give it to him because, dude, I can't believe it. Also, okay, so the winner of the veto, dun dun dun, are we ready? Is Rick Devens. That's right. Rick Devens. Week 3D, maybe. I like Rick Devens because you know what? He could have nominated Lyric, Melody, and Lala and backdoor Jason this week. That's probably what he should have done, you know? I don't know if anyone here watches the Corey Wurtenberger Twitch streams. I don't know if we have much overlap in our audience. Duh. But you know, if we were live and we were talking to him on his like tier list of people he wanted to win HOH, Rick Devens at the bottom because it was like, dude, it's too easy of a week. Suboptimally like moving wouldn't make sense for him. He has 3 obvious choices with the backdoor of Jason. Corey stole your thing of doing the BB Wordle on stream. I'm sick. That was my thing. Let me do a Rick Devens fan cam here. Computer?
God,
Let me know if this is a good fan cam. I can't hear it.
I've had so much fun. This could be different. That's my whole thing is positivity. Like I'm never out.
Felt my phone vibrate.
I knew what it was coming into it. Like there were things I was looking
I was like,
for.
my phone's going off. I don't know.
You play to win the game, yes, but like, have fun playing the game.
Devins, you are not safe. Any votes cast against you will count. 18th person voted out, and the 8th member of our jury. Devins, that's 4. That's enough. Need to bring me your torch.
Still feel lucky. God, I just don't want to admit defeat.
That's fucking crazy. I'm going to New York on the 23rd of September. Tucker DeLaurier is gonna not be there. He is gonna be out of the country. Also, can we talk? Hold on. Can we talk about this? This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Computer. Why is my big brother arch nemesis, like, in the mines? Why is my arch nemesis, like, a diamond miner? Yeah, it sounds like Rick Devens is gonna use the veto on Melody. Good news is, Sweet Kenny K, we're gonna see each other, so I'm excited about this. But no, my boy's in the diamond mines. Like, what is it? This is literally Tucker right now. I don't know if it's gonna copyright. This is Tucker DeLaurier. This is Tucker right now. He's a fucking diamond miner. That's crazy offensive. Did he get canceled for that? On thin ice. Okay, let me do this. We'll get the music on. That was crazy. I haven't seen that movie. Okay, now I see it. No, you do not, Brandon. All right, Tucker would not do that. But what's it called? He's crazy work. But yeah, this dude gone across the world, insane. Well, I'm pissed about it. I'm pissed about it. I'm like, oh, the one time I go to New York City, Tucker DeLaurier's gone. And while he's gone, I'll take it from his grubby mitts. His paws. Does Rome try to throw BB to Lyric? No. I feel like Rome goes over Jason, right? Does Rome stay next to Jason? I thought that Jason was staying. You might think he wouldn't. He better not. I'll actually be so annoyed. Yeah, I thought the plan was Rome. Dude, none of this chivalry stuff, all right? I need a demon to compete. Yeah, Jason can win the blockbuster. Jason won his safety competition, and then it sounds like he almost won the veto. Apparently it was like, he was looking at the correct puzzle, to double check, and as he's looking, Rick Devens hits the button. You like jazz? That is kind of the vibe of it now. Is it too loud? I can put it here. But yeah, dude, if Rome loses, he's cooked. You would think if it's between Lyric and Jason, Jason is just a great competitor. And so for that reason, you would get rid of him. Lyric hasn't done as well, right? Did she win safety week 1? Who was in her group? Both week 2 arenas have been running back and forth. Oh, fuck. Jason could win it. You know what's funny? Is if it is Jason versus Rome, Angela witnesses like the birth of her version of Angela. Yeah, I think you keep Showmance over Jason, because Jason is a great competitor. From what we've seen so far, he is good at this stuff. He just hasn't been the best. Which, to be fair, you're competing in an HOH against 15 other people, 16... Oh, wait. Week 1 was rigged. But, you know, like, he's been doing well. They could see it. No, I don't think that they're a target. Like, he got caught manipulating, so who's going to trust him? Exactly. So if he doesn't win the AI arena, unless he's against Rome, if he's against Rome, the idea is, okay, we have a low-key cult leader here versus the guy that's exposed and isn't, like, playing, like, whatever. And so I'm just like, my perspective is that it's like, from my perspective, Jason's game is exposed, and there's a chance if he's up against bigger targets, much like Angela's Big Brother 26 game, where it was like, okay, she, like, there's no win equity here. And then it's like he stays. You know, if you have Jason versus Rome, you keep Jason because Rome has his troops in line. And if you have, let me think. If you have Jason versus Drew, you might tell yourself, hey, Drew is in this alliance. He's got his ducks in a row. Angela might see like, oh, that guy's a low-key snake. They take the shot. Toolshit has the votes, so they all vote together. But I think that there's an assumption if you had like the HOH or Toolshit is fucking massive. I was thinking crossovers because they now have the red corner. That's so fucked up. Damn. 7 votes. That's crazy. I would love a tie. I would love a tie. We tie it and then... Oh, the red cross. I need Jason, or... I want Jason to stay because he's like chaos incarnate. Red corner plus crossover, red cross. Yeah, do you think they bring it up? They're like, hey, by the way. Yeah, I'd like a split vote. That would be pretty nice. I would like... The thing is that, like... I'm so pissed Jason didn't win this veto. Jason can be a from the bottom star. Like, I truly think he has the room for a come up story. I wonder what the casual viewer thinks of him after his 1 vote. Clinton, congrats. I hope you have so much fun driving on Monday. Dude, Rick Devens drinking that Blue Moon is crazy. I don't like Blue Moons. I feel like when I was like in college, I feel like Blue Moons became popular like my sophomore year, and it was like a classy drink. My friend Tyler drank Blue Moons, and my friend Austin. They were like, we're Blue Moon guys. And there was, you know, it was funny to carry around a backpack full of glass bottles. So I thought that was fun. I liked the novelty of like, oh, hey, do you have a bottle opener? I have like 10 Blue Moons in my backpack. But when I drink a Blue Moon, I feel bloated. When I drink a Blue Moon, I'm like, holy fuck, I need to like... When the initial conversation bringing the 2 alliances together, he was drinking too, and Angela said he had like 4 open. No, that's hilarious. The idea of Rick Devens drunk and be like, fuck it, this is war. I don't care. I also had the theory, we might get a Big Brother All-Stars with the intention of blocking, and they might do like a CBS All-Stars on Big Brother, whatever, with the intention of holding people hostage, like their big players, from competing on Traitors. I have a pretty strong inclination that like one of the strategic reasons of why CBS wanted Rick Devens and D is that they didn't want D and Rick Devens on Traitors. I had that thought. Same with Angela. And I mean, it's a 2-year contract. New Era All-Stars for Survivor would be lit. I think it's more of love of the game. Like CBS, it's great working with CBS. Like, I like the audience of CBS. I like being in the CBS bubble. It's very cool. It's the open era. You're correct. I think it should have been the open age or something like that. Instead of using era again, I think they should have used age. New era into the chaos age or something. But yeah, I think that we're just blocking people. And I wonder, like, I feel like from the Big Brother end, Angela was in the mix for Traitors, surely, right? Maybe like Taka Delorier. Big Brother All-Stars guaranteed to keep Angela, Rick, and D in the mix. Would they do that again? Brandon, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciated seeing you in the chat. Would they do Angela, Rick, and D again? I feel like they love Rick Devens. I feel like but they love Angela too. Do they have the like... Do they have the self-control to not spam them again? Yeah, I don't think they'd bring all 3, but Rick Devens, I don't think you pass on that. Blood versus water with Devins. I would love that, Judge Judy. I think that's a genius, like, magnificent idea. Fuck. I don't know if they pass up on the chance to get Rick Devins again, if he would do it. Same with Angela. Angela would do it for sure. You can't say no, in my opinion, to returning on Big Brother. I don't see Tucker wanting to come back to Big Brother. I don't know. I think if it's I wonder if... Because there was rumors that he was on, like, or asked. I think Big Brother for 30 days, it's too easy to game bot. I think, like, truly, part of the reason why there's blow-ups and stuff is, like, the consideration that, like, I'm gonna have to be with this person for 90 days. Jagging Man, I had that same question. I have no clue. He would crush in a returning season. I don't think I would be good on a returning season, but Tucker would crush. I wonder if I can convince Tucker to let me into his apartment, like he did with T-Core. Do we think that's possible? Because I would love to not pay... I would love to not have to pay for a hotel. That was not shade to T-Core. But remember when people were freaking out? I'm telling you right now, I would post a picture of me in his hoodie, though. How long was Celebrity Big Brother 1 and 2? I'll ask him. Like 26 days. What, really? Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, I would totally try to be first in, by the way. All Stars 3, we enter through the front door. I'm telling you right now, I'm bum rushing it to the door. I want to be the first. I knew I couldn't be the first for Big Brother 26 because I found out one way or another that there was already another move-in group and they all had to move in hours before. And why? Fuck it. I'm a fuck it, you know, let's ride type of person. I love breaking. I am superstitious, but you gotta go for it. You gotta be a showstopper. That's my perspective. But Rick Devins wins the veto. It sounds like there was like a back and forth running situation. 72 days. That sounds delightful for an all-star situation. That sounds genius. A pretty difficult puzzle. That's annoying. Carly, how dare you? Okay. If that's what's at stake, I won't do it. If that's what's at stake, I need to be drafted. I need it. I love the messages of, hey, you were in my draft. Yeah, the BB26 premiere is crazy because why did they do that? Like, I think that's crazy that they did that. Rick Devins wins the veto. It was a puzzle. Dun dun dun. He's gonna take off Melody, put up Rome. If Rome wins the AI arena, it's right now, Jason goes. Nerdism with the party of one! Thank you so much for the raid! How was your stream? What's up, Nerdism? Are you a Big Brother fan? Is this just a coincidence? Thank you so much for the raid. That's so kind. Yeah, let me know how you're streaming it. What were you talking about? Let me see what. Let me look you up, Nerdism. I'll follow you. That's so nice. Chuck doesn't understand the veto. He thinks HOH can't change noms. Yash had to tell him that Devin can change. That's insane. Like, if Chuck is playing, like, whatever, the long con, genius. Well, what did you do for your stream? What's it called? If Rome wins the AI arena, Lyric and Jason on the block, it feels like Jason dies. Because it's like, at that point, the veto is whatever. Song battles, that's lit. I've seen some streams like that. Or there was a guy who used to do it. Isn't song battle? Yeah. Who? I used to watch someone who did that. I gotta remember, but Chuck. Oh, bless his heart. If Jason wins the AI arena, Rome goes sitting next to Lyric. If it is a Lyric AI arena, Rome versus Jason, Rome dies. And I think the idea there is that Rome has much more potential to reel in the troops, you know? Yeah, this is all tension. Yeah, it could literally change in the next 20 minutes. This cast is very funny because while it is a shame that right now it's a steamroll, the steamroll is being done by people who love good TV. Hence, you know, Rick Devens' HOH. And so there's a chance that they chop it up with Rome and they decide, you know what, we love you, man, you're staying. Because honestly, Rome next week is still going to be a really, really big target. Jason, I feel like his game has been exposed, much like Angela's was. And then it's like, okay, we'll put him on the block, but we might keep him. You know, we kind of talked about that earlier. But that is so possible. Yeah, you would think that with the way that I thought that it would work that way. I was like, I don't know why. I feel like Lyric was gonna pull her own name or something. Like I could totally see that. You never know. Yeah. There was some debate. We talked about this yesterday with Camu and Rick Devens. Yeah, it's not a steamroll yet. We talked about this yesterday, and I was like, if you subscribe to gender norms, fuck you. Like, whatever. Nerdism, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your night. But from my perspective, Camu, he's talking about like missing with that drag stuff. And then he said something about like he was definitely gonna say, quote, miss me with that gay shit. Like there is no planet that I believe that that's not what Camu was going to say, and then he bit his tongue. I feel so strongly he was gonna say that. Obviously, there's no proof, so we can't cancel him, but for that, but I do think the miss me with the drag stuff gives off like toxic masculinity. Yeah, that's what he meant for sure, Carly. And I saw Frankie, like I reacted to it live and I was like, fuck this guy, that's stupid. We already knew that Camu was like Charlie Kirk, Republican, the church in his Twitter or Instagram bio has like anti-gay sentiments from the like pastor. Like we already knew this, and so I saw Frankie tweet and he's like, this needs to be canceled. This is absolutely not whatever. I'll bring up the tweet. so we can look at it. Yeah, he follows Matt Walsh. And let me look up. What the fuck? I don't know what it is about this apartment complex. I have never heard more shrieks of pain and agony in my life. Okay, Frankie Grande, almost 1 million followers on Twitter, which is crazy. Remember when Twitter was like a platform? Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Jesse not gay? Does he not think people who have beliefs like Camus should not be given? I would think that, but I don't know. I also think that, like, I think that they wanted a UFC guy, so they chose him. I think that the Drew's Instagram, where he was talking about like my second favorite white powder, that didn't get flagged on like whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't know if they're doing background checks anymore. I don't know, truly, of like social media. But also, can someone explain to me why BB Vets, quotes around that, okay, like, are rooting for the Vets at all? It's 2 Survivor winners and Angela. I'm missing something? I'm like, I think it makes sense for you to be like, as a big brother. Also, I feel like so many people have spoken out where they're like, man, I wish that we got more edit from the new players, but I don't know. They're performative as fuck. Like, okay. I don't know. I thought that was like, I get it. Like, I understand why people are liking these people, you know? And it's like, also, why are they rooting for? I don't get it. Because they know them. Like, the CBS circle is like pretty tight knit, you know? I was texting Kelly from Survivor 45 yesterday, you know? Brandon Donlin is like my guy. I would die for Brandon Donlin. Says Frankie, who's still friends with known homophobe beast mode cowboy. I mean, yeah. And this backfired on him, this message. A lot of, where is it? People are posting the, where's the video? Oh, here we go. You know? I'm all for, by the way, I'm all for calling out homophobia. I'm all for that. But I don't know. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So part of it was the, like, what the fuck is this horseshit? Get these homophobic bigots out of the fucking house immediately, both of them. Ew, this conversation makes me sick to my stomach. I'm disgusted. This better be the biggest thing when I wake up tomorrow or I'm flipping a table. Fuck. Ew, gross. Camus should get called out for 1,000,000%. I think that the crime of not being an upstander, I think that it's disappointing. Rick Devens is HOH. I think that Rick Devens should have used, like, it's so easy to be like, hey, don't say, or I would be like, well, I don't even mind, like, the drag stuff. I'm just confused. But I do not think that Rick Devens comes off as, like, co-signing what Camus said here. I did not get that energy from this at all. I don't feel like that's accurate. So that's why I was like, in my head, I'm like, I don't think calling Rick Devens a bigot is like, that feels a little intense for me. And Rick Devens at the start is, he, from my perspective, how I read it, is that he's like, he's like, is that a grown man in women's clothing? And he goes, yeah. And then he's like, okay. And from me, it's like Rick Devens has been like a very like, oh, this is a crazy situation. Like that's been his sense of humor this whole season. And so I didn't think that he was suggesting that anything was wrong with Drew wearing Mallory's pajamas. I didn't get the sense that he was like judging him for it. I think that he was just like, is that a man in women's clothing? Okay, perfect. And then Kamu made it weird, you know? And to call out Kamu, that's really what I want to use this moment for. That's why I'm bringing it up. Is like, Kamu was talking about, I have a reputation upkeep as like a UFC dude. I gotta remind everyone that like the biggest like card, whatever, it's not even absurd to me. Not that crazy. Yeah. I don't think, I think it's just people having fun in the Big Brother house, you know? But like what bothers me about Kamu, or what feels so hypocritical about Kamu being like, I have a reputation upkeep. Brother, the company that you like fought for and everything, they just had Conor McGregor on as like the main event or whatever. He was like the big pull for this fight. Everyone wants to see Conor McGregor. That dude is a literal criminal. Like, just like, there's nothing like, there's no denying it. They had to surgically remove like the tampon, like from, like, are you kidding? And it's like that company stands for nothing. They don't pay their fighters well. They utilize AI, and their response is like quick fucking crying. If you're an artist, like, we don't care, whatever. And they regularly like give people who are like actual bad people platforms, you know? And so I'm like, what reputation, dude? No, he doesn't care about like getting canceled. He also doesn't think his opinion is wrong, you know? That's why he said it, you know? Think about it. These people are not smart, like, and so that's what I found the most hypocritical about it, is like, obviously it's homophobic. Did you hear about Big Brother? What is that? What the fuck? Yash says he prefers women who are feminine and having muscles makes a woman masculine. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, that's wrong, obviously. Muscles, like, what the fuck? That's just incorrect. Did you hear about... No, what happened? Oh, their account got taken out. I know their account. Dang. Poor Yeah, Mallory's jacked. Mallory... By the way, for those of you on the fitness journey, 2 days in a row now. 2 days in a row. I'm doing 20 push-ups and 200 crunches per day. All right? Can you tell? If you're thinking about getting into shape, join me. If you can only do one push-up, do one push-up. Chuck did push back and was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the... I think that those conversations where you're like measuring femininity and masculinity, when you start like measuring that, I'm like, we're lost in the sauce. Okay, we're playing with Legos right now. When you're talking about like being an alpha and like whatever and like all this stuff, I'm like, we're playing with Legos. Just like who you like, or don't like who you don't like, you know? I don't know why people speak with these like generalities, and I think it's so funny where it's like, I'm not attracted to women with muscles. And it's like, but what if she's like really pretty and has a great personality? Obviously you're gonna be attracted to her, you know? Lyric started the conversation. What did she say? What was her take on it? Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just like you have such a weird perspective on romantic relationships, and I'm like, why are you creating these rules and like whatever? Just live your life, you know? Yeah, I really felt like we'll watch the clip here with Camu. We'll show it. Yeah, even that's my take, Star. Is if there's something you don't like in someone, why are you putting it out there? Who gives a fuck? Like I always, oh my god, I'm always like, why are we sharing this information? You know? Yeah. Okay. She asked about gym body or palette body, and it went downhill from there. We should know less about each other, literally. Yeah, whenever people talk about their types, I'm always like, I always speak into the ether. I'm like, I like strong, powerful women. I find androgyny attractive. And even then, I don't really say that much, you know? Because here's the thing. Haley, my current girlfriend, baddie, super feminine. But I also like androgyny. Because guess what? We're all multifaceted. There's no way that like, what are we talking about? Christine, I think that that's a life skill that a lot of people need to learn of like, not everything you think's got to be put out loud, you know? Yeah, let's watch it. Computer? I tried.
Definitely Caleb.
Me and you and Victoria. That's it.
Oh.
Are those, dude? Are those dudes dressed in women's clothes?
Bro, that's
Drew dressed in women's pajamas.
That's Drew dressed in Mallory's other unicorn pajamas. There was a third pair, and he's like,
Star shares, I have a long rant about how guys don't value women they aren't attracted to and feel okay to speak about it. 1,000,000% Star. Like, I feel like, it's so interesting where like, this myth, this like whatever thing about men, where it'll be like, guy that you see at the, like, you know, you make eye contact with someone at work, but you never talk, but they're always in the break room. It's like, day one, so, or day one, you say nothing. Day two, you see him and you're like, head nod. Day three, you're like, hey, how's it going? Day four, you're like, yo, you've been working out, you look shredded. Day five, you're best friends. Like, guys like have this idea, like that's a meme within like whatever, where it's like men will become boys just by existing in the same space. But it's like, how telling is that then you see a woman that you don't find attractive, and then it's like, you have no interest in getting to know them, and you feel weird, like you need to share your opinion on their existence. I don't know.
I was with them. I'm like, I'm not doing that, bro.
Not until Jason's HOH.
I told him, I said, bro.
The Jason HOH comment, my read on it, we were talking about this on the Instagram subs chat. My read on it was that he was speaking on how Jason shared that he wants to like be in drag for his HOH. And so that's what my assumption was. Yeah, he'll win HOH or he'll do a drag show when he wins HOH. Love that. I'm hoping Jason wins HOH next week. That's what I'm assuming, or that's what I took him to be referencing.
Miss me with the drag stuff. Miss me with the.
Yeah.
I said I'm still an MMA.
Miss me with the what? Share with the class, Camu. Miss me with the drag stuff. I think that is so funny because Camu is like this like shredded, tattooed guy with a beard who beats people up, coaches other people. We can't hear, by the way. Damn. Thank you, Star. He coaches people on how to beat up other people. Is that not masculine enough? Like, is that not like, are people questioning it? Like are you that like on your P's and Q's that you're like, I gotta stay on my toes, otherwise people will think I'm feminine? Like, what are you talking about? If you put on the unicorn like pajamas, you think that it's like your life is over? What are we talking about? Like, I think that's so, like, also short-sighted. Kamu, you would come off so personable and cool. Like, you would look so cool to the rest of the house, and, like, people not in your space who don't know you, you being open-minded about, like, oh my god, yeah, that'd be so funny. Let's put on your pajamas. Let's do it. This is so fun. Let's have a slumber party. You would come off so much more interesting as a person if you did that. But your masculinity is such a like frail performance that like you have to draw the line at pajamas with unicorns on them. Like,
Dude,
Are those dudes dressed in women's clothes?
bro, that's
Drew dressed in women's pajamas.
That's Drew dressed in Mallory's other unicorn pajamas. There was a third pair, and he's like, I was with them. I'm like, I'm not doing that, bro.
Not until Jason's HOH.
I told him, I said, bro, miss me with the drag stuff. Miss me with the. I said, I'm still an MMA guy, and I'm used to uphold. All right.
That's tough. That's
Dude.
yeah, Daniel brings up a good point. Even if Kamu is genuinely only worried about it because of his reputation in the MMA community, does that not make you reflect that maybe this community needs systematic change you can contribute to with this act? 1,000,000%. It's like, hey man, have you noticed that like you have to put up a lot of rules for the way that you behave around your community? Isn't that weird? That to me would be like frustrating and sad, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to have to put up a performance and limit the way that I behave due to no. It's okay. No barking. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, you're constantly playing like limbo and you're like creating all these rules for yourself. Have we considered just like maybe living your life and having fun and doing whatever you want? And then it's also like, bro, you would get so many brownie points of like, look, who cares if I'm in the MMA? Did Lyric and Rome fake break up? Did they end up doing that? I thought that it was like in the works, but I don't think that they'll do it. Did that end up doing it? This is Martha Moo. You gotta listen. I'd love to bring her in shot, but as a guy in the MMA community, I can't be seen with this puppy doggy. Martha, can you come here? Carly would like to see what you look like. Ugh. Boom. This is Martha. I like how she just accepts this. I love that she's just like, this is my life now. Propped up. Human eyes, does she? She does have a very knowing glance, you know? Whenever I do something, she looks at me like this. I think it's, oh. Let me fix your ear. Sorry about that. Mwah. All right, you can go back to sleep. I apologize. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of on the, you know, Big Brother front page. Yeah, they're not spending as much time together, but it's kind of like, come on, man. It's so.
It's gonna be a good night.
Turned up.
Oh my god.
Please don't make love to Victoria.
All right, that was the clip of people saying.
Definitely you and Caleb.
Me and you.
I also, okay. Do we have any gays in the chat? Do we have any Alphabet Mafia members? Make some noise! Woo! I grab my gun. Yeah. I was just seeing it up. I saw one take that was calling Kamu out, saying like, you know, having your guard up in that way is that they're like closeted. That's not Cash Money, right? I feel like that's very much like middle school perspective of like, if you're homophobic, you're secretly gay. That we don't do that anymore, correct? Like, I know that that certainly exists, especially like Republican like politicians. It's like the Grindr app crashes, but is it? I thought that that was like reductive to be like, it. Of course, it exists, right? Like at Republican National Conventions, Grindr like crash. The servers crash every like whatever. But is it? We're not supposed to. I thought that the thing was like, hey, don't be like, you being homophobic is because you're gay. It's like, well, sometimes people are just bigoted. I thought that that was the. It's a little bit of both. It's fighting fire with fire. Oh, okay. There was a club called Prism at my college, and it was meant to be like a safe space for the LGBTQ plus community, and it was Prism, like and they had like a bring your friend to like meeting day. And so I was my friend Zeke's, or he's my fraternity brother, but I was my friend Zeke's like friend, like pal sitting in the meeting. And I thought that they talked about that where they're like, but either way, I saw that take and I was like, I do want to ask as an ally. The thing that's problematic about it is the assumption that straight people can't be bigoted, which obviously isn't true. Yeah. It was like, hey, you're assigning something to it that is like, whatever. I have to pee more than anyone has ever had to pee in their life. I really wish that there was a Big Brother Canada 3 like trailer, but that's not how the show works. Like, Survivor is so interesting because they're like, well, the truth is that gay people are also bigoted, but they don't get the pass. I don't know. They can be. Okay. The interesting thing about like Survivor and like other shows that film and then it airs is that you can post a trailer versus Big Brother. It's like you can't promote the season. Big Brother would eat so hard if you... It's an interesting thing where like the live feeds are the best part, but I really wish that we got like edited episodes after the fact so that it's like they should turn it into a 12 season arc or a 12 episode arc instead of it. Like, I wish that there was that version of the edit in hindsight. That was one of my takes going into the Big Brother house. I was like, I wish that we gave more work to CBS editors, keep people employed, and give us a 12 episode version of the season after the fact that you sell as a box set, make some physical media money, get in, get out. That was my thought. Like hour and a half, weekly, whatever. That'd be so fire. That'd be sick. And they have all the cutting room, and then it would be like, they have the hindsight of who's gonna win. You can give winner edit. You know who your main characters are. Cause like, I am so curious, like, they're like, where's our fart sound effect? Stars, you're crying with your back, you're like, holy fuck. You have the hard drive, you're tossing it in the coffee machine. Let me do this. We're gonna look at the Survivor 51. Oh yeah, some Pink Panther. I can't get over this. My arch enemy, my reality TV arch nemesis is a fucking diamond miner. That's crazy. It's so pretty though. And this color is very Tucker. Tucker loves like green and neon yellow. Okay. I have to pee so bad. Don't get me started on AI shit. I'm fighting for my life. I want you to all know that. Yeah, Big Brother needs to get rid of the Disney Channel episodes. No, here's the thing. I like the like campiness of Big Brother. I just think that we can have our cake and eat it too. Like, we can literally have social experiment and the campiness. Like, that we don't need to do the silly, like, editing because the show's delivery in itself is camp, where we have everyone in Western outfits. We have people wearing unicorn pajamas, like the egg costume. We could do the campy, silly stuff and it also be a serious, like, social experiment edit, you know? Drag Race is adult camp, IMO. I love, dude, yes. As a viewer, boing, squeak, squeak, yeah, they love that shit. Okay, maybe I'll turn this off since I'm going pee real quick. Computer, boom. I shall return. I have to pee. It's gonna be loud in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very loud. Just a heads up.
A new crop of players is about to birth a new kind of game.
I haven't remembered a game start like this in eons. I mean, you gotta kick it back, I think, almost to the single digits.
And this one has no boundaries.
You've got 2 minutes to get everything you can off this boat.
You immediately just see everybody descend into chaos, and I am the most chaotic man you'll ever meet.
For the first time ever, our entire history, every advantage, every idol, every twist we've ever done, 50 seasons of Survivor is in play.
I feel like I'm on one of those epic roller coasters. You know the drop is gonna like hit your stomach a certain way, but you still welcome the drop.
Along with dangerous new elements never seen before.
Hey, Casey, can't tell! Landing here!
I'm a serious competitor, and if I'm not winning, I'm gonna make sure somebody else loses.
I grew up in like a loud, boyish household. I'm poop positive, okay? Like, seriously.
Wait, what's happening?
It's now a shape-shifting game, changing without warning, creating permanent uncertainty.
This is what the people have been begging for. It's the open era of Survivor. Come back! No!
That guy was bald as fuck. Did you see that? Computer, slow motion. Computer, slow playback speed to 0.545. Check this shit out. Bald guy. Computer! Computer! Boom! No! Fuck, I still missed it somehow. Oh, thank you for the 3 bits. Thank you so much. I don't know what the bits means, but thank you so much. Computer. All right, everyone lock the fuck in. Bald guy. Bald. Frame by frame. Look at that shine, freshly graced. This is incredible. Fuck! Bald, what is this? We'll look at it one more time. Where are my bald truthers at? Bald people, make some noise. This guy is so bald. Incredible. Incredible. Bald kings tap in. Truly. We love the balds. There's this Reddit called r/balding, and it's just people who like they were losing their hair, or like maybe they didn't like their hair, and then they tried to go bald. And it is like the most supportive space ever. Every time I see screenshots, it is like someone who they didn't even have like receding hairline, but they're like decided to try to go bald. And it's all the comments are like, hey, you look great. You look beautiful. Like, it really suits you. You have a nice shaped head. And then people who like are losing their hair, it's such a like, it's so stigmatized to have a receding hairline. It's such a like, people are so judgmental all the time. And that is one of the most visible things ever. My hairline is not perfect, you know? But it is mine. And it's pretty natural. I'm 27. And it's like, I should probably go bald, but I went with a mullet. Your hair looks great, Adam. I like the mullet look on you. So yeah, if you went bald, you'd probably still look good. But like, I like your hair. But what I love about that subreddit is that it's just people like uplifting people who made the decision to go bald, whether it was like their hair was receding and they felt insecure, or they just experimented with it. And Daniel, yeah, I haven't seen bald Daniel yet in the flesh. My dad is bald because of his hairline is receding. Absolutely. You and Brandon Donlin have the best hair. Dude, Brandon Donlin's hair looks gorgeous. Like, his short hair is like, that man is a snack, okay?
Of Survivor.
Come back! No! There we go, there we go!
The knife as a 51 is so cool. My husband is bald because he's married to me. Butterfly, I love that. I love that. It's that theory where like once you get a girlfriend, you get more attractive. Like once you get a significant other and they're also invested in your appearance, it's like, it's over. Supreme Knights, I don't think that we would get an all Big Brother season of Survivor. Jeff is the executive producer, like he's an EP, and so like he gets a lot of control. He does not like intermingling, and I totally understand it. Like all bald Big Brother, that'd be awesome. AmeriCorey on Big Brother theory, yeah. America had him whipped into shape, all right, and now look at him, he's a snack, all right. Make some noise, all right? Slash poll, is Corey Wurtenberger hot? Boom, 60 seconds on the clock. Let your voice be heard. I was cooking up something in the shower. What are your stance on bald people on Survivor, Trey? This is a bald safe space. Jeff would be, it would be so sick if we had Big Brother players. Here's the thing. You put me on Survivor. It's a documentary about a game show. Holy shit. Can you tweet that, Trey? I'll retweet it. I'll retweet it right now. That is... Oh my God, that's heat. Oh my God. That is banging, dude. Are you kidding me? That's like, you're in the smoke circle. You're in the smoke circle. Everyone's passing it. Passing it. You get it and you go, Survivor is not a game show. It's a documentary about a game show. Yeah, pass that. And everyone sits back and is like, holy fuck, that's crazy. There, next guy, he's clearing the bong. Oh. Holy shit! Fuck. They're playing Kid Cudi in the background. Mac Miller comes up. Or no. The most stoner song of all time. Who knows it? Everyone send your most stoner song of all time. I don't smoke. I know the answer. I'll show you. This is literally Because I Got High by Afro Man. You have never watched Survivor. It's really good. You should watch it. Dude, Trey to me gives off lead singer that plays the guitar. It's like a stoner song where that, like, you're at the smoke circle. This is for sure. Young, Wild, and Free. Tom, I love that. That's a good party song. Whenever I DD for people, the last song, as we're leaving that party, we're taking them home. Last song I play, Young, Wild, and Free. That's a fun fact about me. That's about me. Everyone's drunk as fuck. There's always some guy crying. When I'm drinking, it's me. I'm the crier. It settled into the drunk community and did. Girl Blunt. I'll tweet it tomorrow. I'll like and retweet. You drop it at the most optimal time for the analytics, for the algorithm. This is the stoner song, and it's this video specifically. Flatbush Zombie, Palm Trees. Tell my cousin to turn on Trees Team so I can order you guys. I sent an email. I think she's at work. Oh. She's grand. This song is not on Spotify. So it having 130, this is 139 smoke sessions, okay? Oh my twin. Then palm trees. No, this song, this is the stoner, like, they're like, yo, have you ever heard this song before? Your tweet's blowing up this time, Trey. Concentrated effort. The Quinions will stand up. Trey, hear me out. When we get you on Wonka Season 2, you gotta have a heated rivalry type arch nemesis. We can't drop Chase and Trey Trace. There's no Trace edits because he wanted to like actually physically assault you and he's not like a good person. We gotta get you someone who you can play tennis with. We gotta find you someone who's not a serial killer. Like if you had a really big, like epic beef with QT, cooking. Because then we get girls so confusing. Here's the thing. Me and Trey couldn't fake the beef. It's real. I'm just kidding. I feel like we would crush. We Got to Get Out season 2. Me and Trey are manipulating people in ways that, like, at the Got to Get Out season 2 reunion, there are gonna be castmates that don't go on stage with us because we played so dirty. Got to Get Out, you get 2 psychopaths, me and Trey, and like an Omer on there, and we start making promises. I'm telling you right now, people would not show up because they would take it personal. They'd be like, I don't know, because when I tell you the fact, hold on, let me pull this up. In Got to Get Out season 1, it is the most anticlimactic. They're sitting there and they're like, I have decided to bring Trey with me and Omer with me. I'll just say me and Trey, okay? Imagine this is my outfit for Got to Get Out. Okay, I'm wearing the cicada, all right? I escape. Me over lasers, okay? I get out. I'm getting my Uber ride back to the mansion. They should have had the host as the Uber driver. How do you feel about your escape? I feel great. I should be a producer for that show, okay? And then get this. I'm like, wait, before we start, I gotta make a costume change. I'll be right back. I go from the lovely cicada, okay? The inviting cicada. I can produce the DRs? What DRs? What diary room sessions from Got to Get Out season 1 did you watch? Because all it is Shang-Chi, the actor, he's narrating everything. I put on the demonic demon. And then we get this. My escape today was not a one-man job. It took a village. Each step represented the effort from every single one of you. It took a team of 14 people ready to split up $14 million to succeed. And while it might seem like a disappointment that only one of us escaped, luckily I have the opportunity to spread the wealth. I have the choice to change those who offered me the opportunity to change my life. And while that certainly might be fun and fulfilling emotionally, I'm afraid that's just not me. I played each and every single one of you, made you look like an idiot on TV, and congrats, you're broke because of it. Trey, let's get in the Uber, let's get the fuck out of here. Everyone else, good luck fighting over pennies. And then emotional beat drop. Emotional beat drop. Me and Trey. I might just tell you to eat shit and die. Only person leaving with me today, my boy Trey. Get over here! You come over, We're dapping each other up. Woo! We played you. You got played. You got embarrassed. Your life's over. You quit your job for this. You quit your job for this. I'm telling you. I don't even have a second sister. They're like, what? I lied about her. Your life's over. You quit your job for this. You're leaving with a stipend, $9 a day. Good luck paying for lunch. Imagine Leanne's there. I came here to play a fun game, not be emotionally manipulated. But yeah, that's what I would do with Trey. All right. If your producer forgot to get out season 2, let's just make it happen. Put it on Fox. You stream it on Hulu. Let's do it. Yeah, my phone number is oh fuck. Thank you so much, Adam. That's so nice. Yeah, I have accidentally shared my phone number on this broadcast before. I have done that. I almost shared Vinny's. My bad, buddy. So much Wayne. Unzip the bag. Then I palm trees. I guarantee you Ava has smoked weed listening to that song. There's almost a fight in the cookout parking lot? What happened? I did share, yeah, I shared my social security number all the time with the BB26ers. I told and the producers. I'd be in the diary room. I'd be like, all right, mic check, 1, 2. And then I'd be like, my social security number is beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. And they're like, that's crazy. I gave out my mom's phone number. I gave out my phone number. I was just... Massive trucks. Oh my God, Eric, get out of there. Eric's in danger. We need you alive for the next Tim Gross Eric link up. What exactly was the purpose? I think it's funny. This isn't fun. It's too easy. It's too easy. Oh my God. I did. I took my banana shake. There's Eric like, oh fuck, with your smoothie. Does anyone here paint their own toenails? Come forward. Speak now, forever hold your truth. All right. Which one is it? Do you guys do it or do you not? What time? What are the hours of Michael's? Oh, they close at 9? I wish that, Michael, I love that you had that memorized. Because it is 9 to 9. That's crazy. That's crazy. Employee of the month, Michael's. Star, you're tall. I imagine you being short. I'm not gonna lie, Star. Actually made it up. You're employee of the month. Congrats. I'm gonna put up a poll. You're 5'10". God damn. Okay, that's badass. Okay, who do you want to win the AI arena? Ella, we're watching season 3. We are watching season 3 of Big Brother Canada tomorrow on stream. Make some noise. Bruno, what are the chances? What are the chances you're in chat? Hell yeah. I'm hyped. Maybe we can get you on for an interview post-season. This is lit. I haven't seen your season. Okay, let me put up who you want to win AI Arena. We have Jason, Rome, Lyric. AI Arena winner. Perfect. Speaking of God to get out. That's so fire. Man, I want that Big Brother Canada versus the world, dude. I want like 6 I want 8 Canadians. And then let's do 8 like people from other countries. We get 4 from the US. We get 1 from Australia, or maybe we do like 3 from the US, 1 from Australia. I know Brazil is really big. Because they did the thing with like Jace. I would have voted Jace Wiry into the house, by the way. That's one of my favorite Big Brother players of all time. Okay. 55% of chat wants Jason to win. 44% of the chat wants Rome to win. Less than 1% of the chat wants Lyric to win. 4 Canadians, 4 Americans, 4 UK, 4 Australia. That's what the rumors were. That's sick. I guess the UK version is pretty popular. Hella Bella, braver than our Marines. I know some producers for Big Brother, the British version, the UK version. Like the Diary Room producers. And then they have like resources, like, I can't think of what it is, but it's like, oh my God, I can't think of it, but they're like PAs essentially, like the Bolo. We did a simulation of me if I got to get out, if I escaped. Who knows? But yeah, I got to meet them and they were pretty gassed. They're like, wait, you were on Big Brother? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, we do the UK version. I was like, that's fire. I would go on in a heartbeat. How does that work? They had a Love Island guy. Love Island, like, maybe now is popping, but the guy that they had, I had never heard of him. I want to be on the... How do I get on... Because wasn't Frankie Grande on? I'm like, I want to do that. Jojo Siwa is a little more famous than I am. They had some random ass people. Yes, Carly. I'm not even kidding. That was my introduction to Big Brother. Because when I lived in Germany, we did not watch Big Brother. We watched Survivor growing up. But I never watched Big Brother until I moved to the US. Moved back to the US. And so then my first season was Big Brother 11. because that's how we got Jeff and Jordan. And that season was okay. I liked Jeff and Jordan. My bad. I was a kid. I fell for the edit, you know. Didn't know Jeff was not a chill guy. And then BB12 was like banger. I loved the Brigade. I love Brittany. She's like one of my favorite Big Brother players of all time. I know I said that about Jace, but that is true. 13, I don't remember watching that in the moment. And then I'm not an apologizer now. And then do they do Celebrity Big Brother every year? It got canceled? Damn it. Oh my god. Michael Horton, you're like, I thought she was gone. What the fuck? This show's confusing. Okay. Slash poll. Jason won the AI arena. It is now Rome versus Lyric. Imagine the power this week. America's vote. We get the sole vote to evict. Who are you voting to evict? No one else's vote counts, just yours. Pandora's Box, that would be great, and they should make it be Rachel. But Rachel isn't like annoying anymore, you know? They have Jesse and Pandora's Box for old time's sake. Yeah, they would do that actually. You're so correct. No, you know what would be a crazy decision? Pandora's Box. The HOH opens it. They get 10K. They get a claw machine, and it's like unlimited tries, but each, like, you can like open eggs and there's money in it, right? Matt Hardiman released into the house. I feel like they would consider it with Angela. I'm playing Marvel Rivals tonight. This shit got me heated. I think so. Daniel, I think so. I don't know how we stop it. We have to find a way to stop it. We gotta... How do we intervene? What do we do? Okay, we're gonna pull up chess.com. We're gonna end stream here, but first. I gotta reach out first. I'm like, yo, bro, you should not do what you're about to do. And he's like, wait, how do you know what I'm about to do? And I was like, it's pretty obvious. I get my keys from this guy, Dimensions Gifts on Etsy. Hell yeah. When you get your phone back, someone tweet that. Oh my God, Carly, tweet that. Someone tweet that. Like where you screenshot your message requests to Rome. And it's like, when you get your phone back, you have a DM from Matt Hardiman. It is important that you do not answer. That would do numbers. Are you kidding me? Okay, if it goes here, I can take his life. If he goes here, I can take his life. If he goes here, I can take his life. That's gonna do numbers. You're going viral, guarantee it. Is it worth it? Well, he can take this guy no matter what, right? So I just gotta lose my dude. That's okay. I'm not really a bishop guy. I can't believe that we're about to witness Carly go viral. Are you kidding? Like, that is about to do numbers. Oh, sweet Jesus. I feel like this week is already over. Rick Devens just controlled it, and I think everyone is straight up too traumatized to fight again. Like, I think that people did not like that they argued all day. I don't think that they enjoyed that at all. Okay, lyric and melody. Oh, well, look at that. I saw on Twitter that Lyric was flirting with Chuck and asking Rick to put up Rome. Are they reverse psychologying it? A fake breakup and she flirts with Chuck? Because they talked about doing a fake breakup and everything. It's like, is that real? Is that actually gonna happen? I don't know. What's the strategic incentive? Reverse psychology? But then who do they put up? Let me look at the cast. Let me look at the cast. Okay. Okay. I did it? Oh my god. tell my fan. No D in this picture. But I don't think, I think we can assume he won't target D. Is she reverse psychologying it? So then they put up, he's not gonna do, okay. Can't nominate himself. Probably won't do Angela. Maybe. Pretty much for sure. Melody is on the block. But what's the incentive? I think she just wants a chance that neither will sit for a vote. Oh, so she's just fully... Okay. So she's just like, hey, just get me off the block. Look, man, I don't give a fuck. You can put up Rome, I don't care. Just get me off the block. I appreciate the hustle. And then in her head, she's like, Rome can win. Okay. I kind of co-sign this. I kind of respect that. Damn, no one fucks with Melody for real. Even Drew, potential showmance, is like, I gotta put me first. Oh, man. But Melody stays. Yeah, I feel like I'm already Melody. I feel in my heart that we're losing. Let me be clairvoyant. My prediction. This is a smoothie. And then what does he say? He's like, I wish I could dream like y'all. What? That's interesting. Jason wins it. Okay, so the votes would be, the votes if it's between Rome and Melody. Jason keeps Rome. Mallory keeps Rome. Lyric keeps Rome. Toolshed has the votes anyway, yeah, because they have 7. Maybe their thoughts are that Lala, Taylor, Yash, so it'd be 6-7. 6-7. And then maybe the thought is put ball in Barrett's court. And it's like, what's more important to you? Sucking up to the vets or playing your own game? They think they have Drew. That's kind of messy. I hope it happens. I love this. I think we lose Rome. Jason is a better competitor, just at the end of the day. I also can't get over Rome going, this man is a good ball player. Yeah, they gotta... He's so tall, he's got so much limbs. He's... They get him. Down the stairs. Oh! They throw him in the hot tub. Sheet still on his face. Oh, I'm being waterboarded. What is going on? Barrett, you're either with us or you die. And he's like, okay. They have a cinder block tied to his foot. They toss it in the 5-foot pool. What's up, Phoenix? That's how they keep Rome. I just really think Jason is gonna win the AI arena. He's competed in the veto. I feel like he's gonna have more confidence. Yeah, he's warmed up. I found the hoodie. Wait, you all have to look at this. Okay. Oh, wait. Back to me. I found the hoodie and hat combo. Someone responded to my comment and was like, it's by Son of a Stitch. Check this shit out. Okay, chest. Boom.
And we died a few times to give this ombre effect. It's part of the set. There's a matching zip up that goes with it. So obviously we had to do the zip up too.
Okay, here we go.
That looks so good. Hey, Phoenix, congrats. His Funko Pops are really well done. Clinton, you're a genius.
Alright, if you're new here, I made this hat from an old sweater that we cut up and we dyed a few times to give this ombre effect. It's part of the set. There's a matching zip up that goes with it.
Like so this green not doing it for me.
We had to do the zip up too.
Okay, here we
Dark
go.
green? One was made by me and I got to give it to a fan.
Alright, if you're new here, I made this hat
So
from an
cool.
old sweater that we
I've
cut
looked
up
at this
and we
guy's
dyed a few
hoodies. They're
times
like
to give
450
this
bucks.
ombre
So I'll
effect.
never
It's
purchase one, you know, because I'm broke. But the light green was not it. The dark green changed my life. It is so cool. I want to learn how to sew. This is pretty sick. I want to learn how to do this. This is what I love this. I want to learn how to sew so bad. Oh, that's cool, Phoenix. Oh, also, get this. I'm going to show you all the exclusive. Let me pull it up. How do I... Oh. All right, I can't look at my own stories, so I'll put it here. Buy some... It's so fucking heavy. I got, I like went to a change machine. Carly, it's in the works. I turned in some change, an entire coffee mug of coins, okay? Look at this. God damn! It's so fucking heavy! God damn! Let's keep on pushing. I made like 40 bucks today. And all that's from is my favorite thing about my car is that there is a coin thing. And every time I get change anything, they're like, oh, here you go. Change in there. Slowly but surely. I'm sitting here with, boom, shakalaka, 41 bucks. The fun TikTok could have with it. It's so fucking heavy. Big time baller. All right. I gotta buy some cool tape for an art project to turn social media mogul move, okay? This was literally gonna be me. I'm so pissed that Tucker's not gonna be in, I'm so mad that Tucker's not gonna be in the, in New York while I'm there. Because this was gonna be us. Okay, where's the House of Villains? Maybe TikTok?
We're doing an MCU tier list.
Maybe it's here? Apple butter over maple syrup? I disagree with that, I think. What's the House of Villains like? Oh. Come on. Okay, we're scrolling here. We're scrolling here. Come on. Peacock. House of Villains, baby. Where's House of Villains? You guys can scroll with me. For my baddies in the chat that like to scroll, we gotta find House of Villains. What the heck?
Like, you saying you won Survivor, I automatically was like, okay, this dude is obviously...
It's like winning Big Brother twice.
Winning it once is like winning it twice.
Winning Survivor once is like winning Big
I don't know,
Brother
I think...
twice.
Was
well,
it,
not anymore.
I think Sari...
Yeah.
Don't call me this, I don't know. But I think Sari did say that Big Brother was more challenging for her than
because
Survivor.
of the length. Because it's 100 days away.
And I was in there 100 days.
Twice in a row.
Yeah, I think...
Chefing it up. Where's the best friends edit? That's what I'm looking for. This was gonna be me and Tucker.
We got together one fine day and we said, let's hang forever cause it feels so great. And now it's up in the morning, all the things we do. Everything is better when it's 2 by 2. Two guys. All I know is I was all alone until I met you, dude. 2 guys.
This could have been Tucker and I, but he's got to be out of the city doing all his modeling shit. So lame. So lame. All right, baddies. 2 guys, 1 cup. That could have been us. I'm pissed. All right, baddies. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their night. And until then, I hope everyone rests well. Thank you for your time and attention. Tomorrow, 6:49, Patreon, Quinn Martin, Big Brother 26. Tune in. We are watching Big Brother Canada 3, episodes 1 and 2. Come on, God.